A growing number of African enterprises are exporting their goods to European countries. However, Europe has specific criteria that need to be met. More and more consumers in this part of the world are demanding responsibly produced goods. These demands present challenges to African exporters. For this story, we travel to Europe. Here we talk to an expert in the field of CSR, corporate social responsibility.
Basically, CSR means that as an African business, you have to focus on three areas: people, planet, profit. That's pretty well known now. And the profit is actually most important because it means profit for the people working in your country, the people working specifically in your company, your customer, of course, from European Union or from the Netherlands, and profit for the environment. Well, that sounds a little bit strange, profit for the environment, but basically it means if you watch your waste, if you watch your waste management, if you make sure that your wastewater is not discharged directly to a river without any cleaning, then there is profit for the environment because you do not pollute the environment, which means water stays cleaner and can be used again for irrigation or for drinking purposes.
Production that is not harmful to the environment is one example of CSR. Another example is offering support to surrounding communities and treating employees well. Is this what European consumers are demanding?
Studies show in the Netherlands, in the European Union, that a couple of years ago it was only 10%, but nowadays it's already 20 to 30% of the consumers is asking and wants to see a good story behind every product. So if you're in the Netherlands and you're selling your product and you're not doing something with CSR, in the future you won't sell your product anymore. If you adopt CSR policies for your company, corporate social responsibility, it means that you have to invest. And in the short term, of course, it's an investment, so it doesn't pay directly back. But in the long term, it can be very profitable.
The benefits of corporate social responsibility are not limited to the business itself. CSR can also have a positive impact on company sales.
In the European Union, there are so many products on the market that you have to make a difference with your product. So the European companies are focusing on a unique story that goes with that product. And nowadays there are a couple of things more and more important, and that means authenticity. That means that your product must have some sort of history story. It must be something unique. So if you sell shoes, and you can say about these shoes, they were produced in Ethiopia by a little fabric there, and the local community is supported, then you have a nice story behind the shoes. And the customer in the European Union is more likely to buy those shoes because he used them, he wears them every day, and he got this feeling, my shoes are produced by some in Ethiopia, and by buying these shoes, I help Ethiopian people. Then those shoes have something unique, a unique selling point. European customers are demanding, and they first of all want good quality, otherwise they won't buy it. But they want good quality nowadays and a good story.